Now, unsuspecting members of the public are stars of a new video campaign aimed at getting us to think before we visit A&E or call 999.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you. I'm trying to call an ambulance. Do you know what the number might be for it?
Is it an emergency or is it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been hiking, so I've hurt my foot. I've sort of fluey. I've been bitten, I don't know if you can see on the nose, by a mosquito or a fly. I'm itchy, I'm bitten by a fly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bite, but it might be malaria, it might be a tsetse fly, you don't know, do you? I mean, it's a bit itchy. It probably isn't, to be honest.
You've probably seen that chap before from the TV. Dom Joly, pretending to be in dire need of an ambulance for things like toothache and bee sting and even a blister. And it's encouraging people to call 111 for help.
Well, who do I ring then?
You go to the walk-in centre like I suggested.
But what if I'm too itchy to walk?
I would have said 111.
Okay, yeah.
Need medical help but don't know who to run to? Call 111.
Yeah, so it's a light-hearted take on what is quite a serious message, which actually isn't getting through to young people, and that's what this is all about. Here's Dr. Krista Beasley from Brighton and Hove CCG.
The people who really don't know about 111 and the people who are most likely to go up to A&E are people under 35, so it's the 18 to 35s who really haven't heard of 111. So we hadn't particularly said we had to work with Dom Joly, but what we really wanted was something that was funny and that stuck in people's minds.
Oh, right. But she actually did opt for Dom Joly in the end, which is probably just as well. Hello, Dom.
Yeah, it's good to know that was such a firm choice.
Yes, it could have been anybody, but, he's available, so... Oh, right.
I was free on the streets.
And he's done it before. He knows how to wind people up.
Yeah.
Do you not get embarrassed at all, Dom, when you're actually doing this with people?
Well, I mean, certainly when I'm doing something like this, I don't, because I mean, it's one of the rare occasions where I'm doing it for a good cause. So, but no, I don't actually. I mean, I never get embarrassed because there's a big difference between, let's say, if you're dressed as a snail and crawling across a road and you're doing it for a reason because you're being filmed, even if you look crazy and you could be embarrassed, you know why you're doing it. If you were just doing it off your own bat, then yes, there would be a cause for embarrassment.
What was the strangest? I mean, there were some really funny responses, weren't there, from people? People really clearly don't quite get this.
Well, I mean, all the reasons I used, the idea was I was just going around telling people I had, these silly things wrong for me, from toothache to hangover and a bee sting, a blister. But these were all real reasons that people have used for calling 999. And it's crazy, I mean, people just tend to, almost everyone was not aware that there was this sort of alternative phone number 111, which you could ring just to make, if it wasn't incredibly urgent. And if you ring that, and if there is something very urgent, they'll put you through to 999. But it's just a waste, wastes so much ambulance time. So I even had three huge, I had people dressed as the letter number 111 walking around behind, but it didn't seem to help them at all.
There was one lady, wasn't there, who said, there is another number. Hang on a sec. Well, I tell you what, why don't you ring 999 and ask them?
Yeah, one person said that. Another one suggested she thought there was a number called 555, which wasn't there. So she was halfway there. But no, I mean, in the old days, I remember you used to call an NHS Direct or whatever. I think people this is what was good about this. It was an opportunity to do something funny, but also to get across a really serious point. I mean, I don't live in Sussex. I live in the middle of the Cotswolds, and I have the same problem here that there are very few ambulances about, and you really don't want people ringing up with, frankly, spurious excuses.
Right, let's hope the message gets through. Dom, thank you very much indeed. We love the video, and we put it on our Facebook page so that people can have a look.
Great.
And it will be available in lots of other places as well. You might get fed up at this sight of Dom Joly by the end of this campaign. Anyway, on our Facebook page, BBC Sussex on Facebook, have a look and remember the number.